Welcome back to CTV Morning Live as we've made our way to this stunning kitchen that you can find at the Maplesoft Cancer Survivorship Centre. And as we've been learning throughout the course of the entire morning, how many partnerships are really involved with making this centre work and getting into the outside world. And joining us from the Integral Health Program, one of the coaches there is Dougal Seeley. Great to have you on the show. As well as one of your partners and also a registered holistic nutritionist, Heidi Vincent. So great to have you guys here. Let's talk a little bit about this partnership as well and tell us more about this Integral Health Program.
Sure. Yeah, we're running the Ottawa Integrated Cancer Centre. We're delighted to be providing the programming for the Integral Healing Program, and it's a series of 5 modules over the course of 5 weeks, where we're trying to provide education and empowerment to people with cancer or survivors around options that they can take and things that they can do for themselves. So one of the first modules on the role of nutrition in cancer physiology. The second is on mindfulness-based stress reduction. The third is on the use of complementary care options that are out there. The fourth is on the family dynamics and trying to deal better with the diagnosis and the impact that it has on relationships. And then the fifth is more focused on prevention of recurrence and what people can do for themselves at home and how they can take greater control for themselves.
What have you seen from the response of seeing this broken down, especially too in the way the modules are broken down?
Well, we've just piloted the first session. The last session was just on Monday this week, in fact, and the feedback that we've had has been really positive. We had 16 people in the program. We're going to be expanding that for the next sessions, but we're looking at the results and working on improvement. But it's really been quite positive.
And it's really nice too when you can come to these sessions and then be served this beautiful hot, warm soup. And so we're talking too, as one of the components is of the nutrition and the value of food, and that's where you can come in terms of explaining the types of foods that are being served and why they're being served.
Okay. This is a ginger carrot soup, and it's full of all these nutritious, nutrient-dense vegetables that are full of antioxidants and a lot of health-promoting benefits that strengthen the immune system. And so we've got here carrots and yams in the soup that are full of vitamin A, which are important for the body's repair system and growth. They also contain, with the tomato as well, lycopene, which is also really important in anti-cancer benefits. The garlic and the onion they're nature's actual natural antibiotics, so they're really important for supporting the immune system. The ginger is a natural pain relief. It's anti-inflammatory. It also helps with nausea, which is important for people when they're going through treatments. And the turmeric is also a very potent anti-inflammatory and also has been found to have anti-cancer benefits. And when you add the pepper to it, it really enhances the body's absorption.
Do you find that people are amazed at the healing power that you can find in some of these foods?
I think a lot of people today, people tend to have forgotten just how powerful these foods are. And when they're organic, as these ones are, or at least local, then they're much more nutrient dense. And yes, they're really potent.
Well, it's amazing to see, and these are the things that people are learning about, and also at the same time with your facility is being able to get these treatments that are needed.
Yeah, I think we want to recognize and honor the fact that there's many different choices for people who do have cancer. So we're about providing complementary and integrative care, not about an alternative kind of care. And I think that there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of misunderstanding about the kinds of options that are out there, and there's a lot of some hype as well. So trying to sift through the information, giving them the tools to better understand what choices that they can make, how to approach that information, I think is quite helpful for people.
Am I going to be able to dig into this soup, by the way? It looks and smells delicious. Thank you so much. Some wonderful information that we're learning here this morning. And there's even recipes, there's foods, there's cookbooks, there's everything too that are involved with this that can kind of help break down all the stuff that you're learning today. We do have to take a short commercial break. We'll be back to wrap up this edition of CTV Morning Live.